Hi, I'm Laura Wilson from iBrandBoost.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to get lots of free organic traffic to your website. So one of the ongoing things that we need to focus on as business owners and website owners is how to get traffic to our website. We can never have enough traffic. Every business owner, every website owner wants more traffic because the more visitors you have to your website, the more potential people you can convert to prospects and customers. So it's a perpetual and perennial thing that we need to think about is how to get more traffic. So let's look at some different ways that you can receive organic traffic. So the number one is search engine optimization. Some people think that search engine optimization is dead since Google updated their algorithm a year or so ago and has been adding some extra updates since with their Panda update and their Penguin update, which kind of shook SEO up. And it's no longer acceptable really to be doing things like link building campaigns and article marketing and basically falsely generating links and traffic to your website. Google is becoming much smarter with its algorithms in detecting this, and Google basically wants to see relevancy. It wants to see that your website is providing super valuable content, relevant content in a tightly focused area. Okay, so that's what we need to be focusing on. Oh, hi, is that Mark from marksmeatymeatheads.com? Oh, hi Mark, I'm Laura Wilson. I run a website called alkalinediethealthtips.com. I hear that you've got a really big audience. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to put a link to my website on your website, because I've got this really great recipe book on vegan recipes and vegetarian recipes. Is that something you'd be interested in? No? Well, what about if I send you like some bananas or shit? Search engine is by no means dead. It just means we need to change our strategy and we need to do what has always worked more than ever. So what has always worked? What has always worked is producing valuable content. You know, I'm going to keep saying this. I've said it many times before because a lot of people are still not catching on. You need to be producing high quality content. So if you're writing articles on your website, blog posts, they need to be comprehensive. Now, whereas in the past we used to say, okay, rule of thumb, write a 400 or 500 word article, add like 5 keywords in that article and you're done. No, now focus on providing the good content. And if you can write that content in 300 words, fine. If it takes you 3,000 words, do it because your audience will thank you. And what I've found, for example, analysing just having a little look at my stats for my Alkaline Diet Health Tips website today, I found that some of the really fantastic or the most valuable posts that I've produced, and I class my blog posts into 2 categories, regular blog posts and what I call star blog posts. If you join my iBrand Boost Online Business Academy, then there's a whole module which goes through creating super high valuable content, and it goes through what star posts are and how to create them. So you create these star posts, which are real high content value pieces, and you will naturally, organically get people sharing and liking and visiting your website for that content. So your content will go viral without you having to manufacture these things. So in the end, in the long run, this is a lot more cost effective. You don't have to have a team of people doing SEO, or you don't have to be manufacturing the likability of your content because you produce good content, people will naturally like it. Look at the iPhone, you know, yes, they do marketing, but the value is in the product. People will naturally expound the benefits, evangelize because it's such a good product. So one of the posts I created was an alkaline diet foods list. It's a comprehensive list of alkaline diet foods. It's one of the #1 questions that gets asked in my niche. Where can I find a list of alkaline and acidic foods? I put together a comprehensive list. I went through all the benefits and disadvantages of other lists and gave it in various different forms, so HTML format, PDF format. I've done a video about it. So it's a comprehensive and valuable piece, and I've had almost 300 likes and shares on Facebook, and I go in, and whenever I share it on Facebook, it reaches 2,000 odd people, and people are sharing it to their groups, and you get the viral effect. So it's really worth producing high valuable content for SEO purposes. Okay, so that brings me to the second way of getting traffic, which is having active social media campaigns. I'm sure you're well aware of the benefits of social media, but if you're still not sold and you think you don't have time, here's my advice to you. Don't see social media as a kind of an add-on and an annoyance that you have to do. See it as part of your core marketing campaign, because social media can be way more effective than traditional advertising. It can be more effective than traditional media. So even things like newspapers and radio campaigns, you do it in the right way and your Facebook can explode. Your YouTube videos can bring lots of traffic. You know, videos I've produced in the past, affiliate videos, I've had thousands upon thousands of views. People have shared it. I've had speaking gigs from my YouTube videos. I've been invited to do interviews. I've made thousands upon thousands of dollars of affiliate commissions from doing YouTube videos. So don't underestimate the power of social media. You know, the fact that I'm producing this video now, it's building more rapport because you're able to see me, I'm able to communicate to you directly. It's easier for you to consume this video content than to read an article. So you want to be hitting multiple bases with your social media. Have a Facebook page, have a YouTube channel, have a Twitter account, and syndicate those. So a good rule of thumb is you produce a blog post, you embed a video, you create a video as well, you embed that video into your blog post. That blog post then feeds into and populates your Twitter, so a tweet automatically gets tweeted when you update a new blog post. An email goes out to your mailing list. You should be building a mailing list, by the way. One of the best ways to get traffic, repeat traffic to your website, is directly send people to your website via building a mailing list. And then it should also feed into your Facebook page. So some good tools for syndicating all this are things like Hootsuite. I'll give a link below to Hootsuite. Twitter feed. So there's various different syndication tools out there and various plugins for your WordPress website that will mean that when you just update one thing and it will automatically populate the others. So that's just a couple of tips today for generating traffic to your website. So go ahead and use those because they're very valuable, and you're building business assets which are sellable assets in your business. When you have these social media profiles and videos online and blog posts, you're building assets. Okay, so that's the benefit of organic free traffic over paid advertising. With paid advertising, it's great, it's got a whole other set of benefits. Instant traffic, you can test things very quickly and see what's working. It's a good way to test conversions. But the problem with that is you turn off the payments, you turn off the traffic. There's no asset that you've generated there. Whereas when you're building lots of videos and content, you're building this super brand. You're building position in the marketplace, and your content is a business asset. So go ahead, focus on SEO and focus on building your social media. So that's my tip for today. We go through this in my whole course in the Online Branding Academy, the Online Business Academy through iBrand Boost. So if you want a real blueprint for how to do all this, I go through it step by step, and you get worksheets and tutorial videos and literally a plan for creating your super high content and your social media stuff. So check that out if you really want a structured plan. But if you're happy to go ahead on your own, do it, because this is a great way to get traffic to your website. So that's it for today. I shall speak to you in the next video. So bye for now. I'll speak to you soon. Well, what about some beetroots?